11, Miss Riana Agatha.
Hello everybody. Wait, there we go. Hello everyone. My name is Riana Agatha Lanza. I'm 27 years old and I'm hoping to represent once again my hometown, Pasig City. So aside from being a model and a professional host, I am now, a licensed professional teacher. Kinakabahan pa rin po ako, no? Alright, so aside from being a model and a licensed professional teacher, I'm also now an events host and a travel show host. So I'm very excited for you guys to witness this. Actually, I've been part of a travel show. We are currently still shooting them, but it's very educational. And we will be airing this next year. So I'm excited for you guys to see that. Also, I am more actively involved in empowering the youth through my volunteer work in this program called #NotAlone. And lastly, I'm also your Miss World Philippines 2021 First Princess.
Hi. Hi, Riri.
Hi, Maria.
The tables have turned.
No,
Okay, Riana. It's very good to see you again. I can't tell you how many times we've
exchanged
the conversations, stood on stage together, shared heartbreaks, victories, lessons, so many things already. We're sisters. I want the world to know who you are now as well, because I've gotten to know this Riana. We met in 2016, but then we got to know each other so much more in the last 2 years. You were Miss World First Princess before, and I'm sure returning to this competition brings a lot of pressure onto your shoulders. But who is Riana now, and why should she be the next Miss World Philippines?
Thank you so much for that question, Maria. It might make me emotional, but Riana now has truly grown from the Riana who joined her first national pageant back in 2016. Back then I was 19. But what I am sure, ever since I've stepped foot in pageantry, I knew that my purpose should be bigger than my fears, than my dreams even. And so when I found out this platform, Miss World Philippines, I knew in my heart that this is the pageant for me because their heart is truly for the people and I resonate with that. My heart is really to empower the youth, empower teachers, empower everyone actually, because I know that with the struggles and experiences that I face, I know that at least one person out there will be inspired and have that hope that they too can conquer the world. Thank you. Sorry.
Can I ask a follow-up?
Yes.
How are you different from the Riana that we saw last time you came to the Miss World Philippines
Right,
stage?
thank you. So last time that you saw me, I was pretty much still the same, I would say, in terms of my core values. But what changed now is that I'm more confident and comfortable in talking to people, relating to people. And I actually owe this to Mr. Arnold Vegafria for really believing in my potential as an events host. I feel like that really helped me get out of my shell and just be comfortable holding the mic, speaking to a lot of people. And I guess at the end of the day, what I truly learned throughout my journey for 8 years now is that I really have to believe in myself, that I can do it too. If other girls out there can do it in their first, second, third try, there's no shame if I do it on my fourth, and hopefully this is it, you know? We can clinch the crown, not just here in this world, Philippines, but hopefully this world too. Thank you.
Hi, Rihanna. What do you think should be done? What efforts do you think should be done by the Philippines so that we can really move up more as being ahead in tourism in Southeast Asia since you've traveled the Philippines? Ano yung kulang? Like, what needs to be done? Because, you know, we seem to have everything, but our neighboring Southeast Asian countries have really, you know, moved ahead in terms of having tourist visitations.
Right. Thank you, Ms. Dayan. Honestly, I'm still in the process of really learning more of how we can improve our tourism. But I guess based from my own experience, I think one thing that we can do to uplift our tourism is to really take care of our natural resources, the areas, to really protect it and have a system that will really not just cater to tourists, but as well to the locals, that we as one nation, as one community, we will take part in making sure that these tourist spots are well protected and well preserved. Thank you.
Hi Rihanna.
Hi, Glenn.
I feel so nostalgic being the one to judge you at the screening because we did go through a full-on adventure. What year was this? 2021 with Tracy as well. And watching you grow over the years, it just inspired me so much because I as well, I joined Miss World Philippines twice. It will always have a special place in my heart. That's why I stuck to Miss World Philippines. And thank you to Sir Arnold for being an amazing mentor to us. Can you tell us more about your biwa? Because you were there when Julia Morley visited Erla and you also hosted. Thank you so much for that. How does your biwa relate to you? How does it connect to you? And how can you grow as a woman but also showcase it to the world?
Thank you for asking that question. So my Beauty with a Purpose project is basically I volunteering in this program and also an NGO now called #NotAlone. So basically we provide topics or sessions for the students nationwide. This is a youth-centered organization which aims to develop our students or our youth holistically, meaning emotionally, mentally, spiritually. And I can relate to this because I myself have gone through bullying when I was younger. And right now, I'm just grateful and honored to be able to be in the position where I will speak to the youth and inspire them and encourage them that they can overcome these problems like bullying, depression, anxiety, so mostly I talk about finding their real identity. And what's unique about #NotAlone as well is that it takes a village to raise a child. So this program believes in that saying as well, and so we do our very best to be that person that this young person or young child can run to in times of troubles. Thank you.
Hello, Marie.
Hi, Tracy.
I can't help but ask a question. Welcome back to Miss World Philippines. I'm so happy to see you here. I'm so emotional right now seeing you right there, and I hope that this time it's yours. But my question for you is, I know we've talked a lot in the past, and we come from the same camp, we have the same circle of friends, and I know that there were people telling you not to join again, mentors, friends, our group. I just want to know your thoughts. What do you say to yourself, or what do you even say to your detractors who do not believe that we could possibly be our next Miss World?
Thank you, Tracy. You're gonna make me cry.
That is true. I have received so many comments from other people that I cannot do it. And for a long time, I've doubted myself as well. And kind of like believe those comments and think that maybe it's not for me. But I guess what I tell myself, is that your question? Yes. Throughout those years of doubts and heartbreaks, not gonna lie, I guess I always go back to my core or to my why. And I'm very grateful that I have a very strong support system who, my family, my friends, who would always keep me grounded and remind me why I joined my first national pageant in the first place. And that is really to just live out my purpose. And at the end of the day, my purpose is to love God and love others. So all I want to really represent here, I feel like I represent those people who felt underestimated and overlooked. But I stand here hoping to inspire them that trust the process. Growth isn't linear. You know, be patient with yourself and be humble enough to learn and realize that there's so much more to grow into. And while we're still living, you know, while we are still breathing, we can still live out our purpose. And that is my main goal as I join again here in Miss World Philippines, is to really just live out my purpose. And I hope people would feel that from me. Thank you.
Thank you again, Miss Riana Agatha. Any more questions?
Hi, Riana.
Hi, sir.
How are you? Philippines has been recognized as one of the 2 countries that still does not recognize divorce. So with what's going on in the Senate right now, what is your take on finally legalizing divorce in the Philippines and more?
Thank you, sir. I understand that legalizing divorce comes from different issues that we have to solve, right? There are issues wherein women are being abused, and so I'm not a lawmaker to fully, I guess, understand all this, but from my perspective, I believe in the sanctity of marriage, and I feel like I am someone that if I enter into marriage, I will really honor or sanctify, or really honor the sanctity of it. I think what we can do is really update, I guess, our former law in annulment. But again, I still have to further study this to give a more accurate answer. But for now, what I know, I'm stick to my course that I believe in the sanctity of marriage. Thank you.
Thank you again, Miss Riana. It's so nice to have you back. Put your hands together!